Well, what's going on, everybody? JAcko Trades is in the building. I know, not too many people are in the stream right now, so we're gonna go ahead on and get it popping. Actually, I really want people to just hit me up with your name if you're in the stream. This is my first live, going live. Let's see. I don't really know how to operate any of this stuff, but we're gonna do it, man. Let me see. So basically, again, what's going on, everybody? JAcko Trades here from the H Town. You already know what's going down. Now, I wanted to get on here and I have a couple of videos and stuff like that I'm going to put up. I know this probably is actually, I don't know quite how the way this works because remember, I'm still new to this YouTube world. But I don't know if this is going to post. I think it's supposed to post or anything like that. But honestly, I just wanted to get on here and just thank everybody, whether you come into the live stream or not, or you end up watching this, later on. I've reached my first 100, and then honestly, it took like 2 weeks to reach, my first 100 subscribers, and I think that's really good. I think that's a testament to, number one, the Eagles fans, but also number two, the hard work and dedication that a lot of people put in, especially us as content creators. You have to continue to be on your hands, or you have to continue to be on your toes, and things like that. But yeah, so I just wanted to get on here and just thank everybody for all of those that are subscribed, those that have been watching my videos, those that have been interacting with me. It's going to be great, man. And I can't wait to see what happens from here on out. So I don't really expect this live stream to be extremely long, but as people are coming in and stuff like that, I want to see if you do come in, I'll probably be up here for another like maybe 5 to 10 minutes. And if you are here, have a conversation with your boy. Have a conversation, share it, subscribe with people, or like and subscribe and then share with people. Because yeah, I think that this is something I want to continue to do. I love this Eagles community. I love this Eagles fan base. I love our fan base. I love the team, regardless of where we're at right now, regardless of, how our team is looking at this point in time, man, is looking at this point in time. But first, I am going to get on here and kind of give some thoughts and stuff like that before I put out my other videos that I'm going to be launching within these next couple of days. I am going to give some thoughts. I know one of the biggest news that we've heard this week is Jordan Howard. Jordan Howard, apparently he's back. There's part of me that feels like there's two sides of me. I feel like part of me feels like he's excited to be back. He's happy to be back. And then another part of me is like, man, he's not. Because we all know, I think Jordan Howard, if in my opinion, I think it's really bad how the way the NFL treats the running back, which is why I'm so glad. I'm actually really glad I never. They tried to place me at running back in high school and stuff like that, even a little bit in college, like to try to play both ways or whatever. But the whole running back situation, I don't see that. If anybody wants to go and has aspirations to play in the NFL or has even aspirations to play in college football, like, man, we got to understand that the running back position is not glorified at all. And it's not one of those things where, you're going to get a lot of money. In fact, you got some tread on the tires a little bit. I mean, you've been running the ball, especially if you've been playing since pee wee football. If you have a lot of tread on those tires, they're really only expecting to have you for about 3 to 4 years, and then they don't really expect you to go and do anything else with that, which is why I think the average lifespan of an NFL running back is literally 2 years. Like, that's it. And most people aren't even lucky to hit those 2 years. And so, it's a whole bunch of things. It's a whole bunch of stuff that plays a part into it. But I think Jordan Howard is happy to be back. I know he's going to have a bigger role. I know he had to go against Matt Breida. He had to go against all these other guys with the Dolphins, and they're rolling, man. And they really didn't have – I don't think he quite fit in with the scheme that they had over there with what they were trying to do. We definitely need a bruiser back. And honestly, this makes Howie Roseman look very, very stupid. Honestly, I think that this is actually really exposing Howie Roseman. It's exposing him. And basically him bringing Jordan Howard back, as much as we Eagle fans love it, it kind of makes him look like he doesn't know what the heck he is doing. And that's just a fact of it. It feels like he doesn't really know what he's doing. Feels like he doesn't really know what's going on. Or it feels like, honestly, he's just trying to cover his tracks, because I think he knew he made a mistake by letting Jordan Howard walk out that door. This is a 2-back league. Even if you do have a Dalvin Cook, you better make sure that you have a running back, a backup running back that can actually continue to carry the load, or that you can continue to put the ball in their hands so that they can, so it can feel like nothing was lost. Now, obviously, you got a Christian McCaffrey. Obviously, you have, the Zeke Elliott's and things like that, man. And so if you have those kind of players, what's going on, man? What's that? Jay Moran White. What's happening, man? Appreciate you so much for coming into the chat, coming to the live stream. Again, this is my first live stream. So hopefully in the next couple of months, we'll see many, many more. This is just the first of many different live streams. And I actually have a whole lot planned, so we're going to actually get on here. And I see that there's 3 people in here so far, which is cool, man. I didn't expect anything like this, but y'all going to be the first to know that I actually got some friends. I know y'all probably heard it in other videos and stuff like that. And I'm actually going to get on here, especially during the off season. I'm going to get on here, and I'm actually going to I'm going to have a couple of former NFL football players who are near and dear to my heart, people that I played with in college, people that I played with in just back in the day, people that I played with back in the day, got an opportunity to train with a lot of NFL guys. And so I'm going to have them come on here during these live streams with me, especially people that actually played against the Philadelphia Eagles, and see how that whole rivalry. I got a best friend who played for the Giants when we went to the Super Bowl. And so talking about that, it says, Ja, you said, what do you think about the Browns game? Honestly, I was on Philly Notion's live stream yesterday. I don't know if you know who Philly Notion is. Go ahead on and sub him up, hit his stuff up. He's a real cool dude. I think, far as the Browns, man, it's really going to be tough. And I really like the fact that our Eagles are a little bit quiet right now. Because if y'all remember last year, there came a point in time within the season where things just kind of got really quiet, especially when our season was hanging in the balance. There was no more talking. I don't think the Eagles need to talk anymore. And so I have this really weird suspicion. Because I'm going to get on here. I'm going to send out some videos, prediction videos. And I think every last video I've predicted, something crazy, something huge, because I just like it. But I think for some reason, I have a feeling we're going to end up beating the Browns, man. Number one, they lost OBJ. That's the first thing. The first thing is they lost Odell Beckham. Now, that's not a happy thing, but that definitely puts less stress on our defensive backs. And so we don't have to game plan. He's their big play receiver. They don't have a lot of big play receivers, at least at the caliber of Odell Beckham. Now, Jarvis Landry, he's somebody that we're going to continue to have to watch out for. But my main concern, my main issue is what's his name? Austin Hooper, the tight end, because all year the tight end has been killing us. I'm not really too worried about their run game. I know Bradley Chubb is back, or not Bradley Chubb, Nick Chubb is back. I know they got Kareem Hunt, but I'm really hoping that Jim Schwartz builds a defensive scheme or builds a game plan that's actually going to shut down the run. And we want the thing is, we want the ball in Baker Mayfield's hands. That's who we want the ball. And a lot of people don't understand, man, Baker Mayfield is a couple of interceptions from being just as scrutinized as Carson Wentz. And that's the thing a lot of people don't realize. There's a lot of players that should be getting more scrutinized than Carson Wentz because they have a better position than Carson Wentz. I promise you, let Carson Wentz have a Nick Chubb and a Kareem Hunt. Hopefully he's about to get that Nick Chubb, Kareem Hunt, though they're different running backs, but that Miles Sanders, Jordan Howard. Now he finally is going to have two backs that could take the load off of him. And so that's honestly, I think we're going to end up winning this game. I won't give like the actual, scores and stuff because I'm going to put that in the actual video later on. But I think we can. I think for some reason we're going to end up winning this game, man. And I don't want to say if it's going to be by a lot. I don't want to say if it's going to be by a little. But I have this weird suspicion that we're about to see something change and we're about to be shocked. I think there's a chance where, we can actually these next 4 or 5 games, it's an opportunity to shock the world, honestly. What do you think the stats are going to be for our offense? Well, apparently I just heard that Miles Sanders, or not Miles Sanders, Myles Garrett. I just heard Myles Garrett has COVID. And so I don't think he's actually going to play in this game. Now, if he does play in this game, then that's a whole nother issue or whatever like that. I don't think anybody needs to play with COVID. But I don't think Myles Garrett is going to play in this game, which actually gives our offensive line. Everything starts in the trenches. So as far as the offense, I think personally we'll probably give up. I'm predicting that we'll give up at the very most 2 sacks on Carson Wentz, but I think for pretty much for the whole game, I think he's going to be fairly clean. Now it's just going to depend on, is he going to feel rattled or not to start to let some of these, these what's the names go, to let some of these balls just go out of the middle of nowhere. I think as far as running the ball, I think we have an opportunity to run the ball down, give them a taste of their own medicine. I'm going to say Miles Sanders, it's about time for him to have like that 100-yard plus game. I think he's going to have 100 yards rushing in this game. And I think Carson Wentz, he's going to end up throwing the ball. It's Doug Peterson's offense, so he's going to throw the ball a whole lot, which is going to give opportunities. I don't trust the Browns defensive backs quite yet because they've been covered up by their D-line and their front seven, honestly. So I think we can run the ball. I think Miles Sanders is going to get about 100+ yards. And I think the wide receivers, I think Travis Fulgham, I'm ready for his 2-touchdown game. I'm sorry, man. I'm just ready for his 2-touchdown games. It's going to happen. And I predict it's going to happen. One of these 4 to 5 stretch of games, he's going to have a 2-touchdown game. So why not this one? I think we're going to score. Again, I don't want to give too much away, but I think we'll score like a running touchdown by Miles Sanders. Depending on if Jordan Howard plays, then he might get one at the goal line. And then I think Carson Wentz throws for about 3 touchdowns. So overall, I think we have the potential to actually get around 28 points this game. If you look at, over the course of these past 5 games, we've been hitting in the upper 20s. Sometimes I think we hit 30 at one point in time. We can do that. It's just Doug Peterson he just has to freaking call the right plays at the right time, man. And that's all that really is. So, but anyway, man, again, thank y'all so much for joining this chat, joining this live stream. Again, it's my very first one. Did you know that Carson Wentz has been one of the best running QBs with 202 yards rushing yards? Man, honestly, I didn't know that. I know besides the Lamars, because honestly, he doesn't get enough credit. A lot of people think Carson Wentz is just a standing statue. And I'm like, man, honestly, I think that I think Doug Peterson, everybody is spooked by Carson Wentz's injury, history. I think he's a better athlete than a lot of people, really give him credit for. And I think that this dude can actually, I think if he was in the same scheme as the Giants, or if he was in the same scheme, how they're running these read options and stuff like that, that could work. It's just that Doug Peterson's play calling, he just calls it at the worst possible time. But I think getting him out and bootlegging and things like that will give him opportunities to use his legs. So it's not, bro, Ja, it's not surprising to me at all that this man is one of the best running quarterbacks in the league. It doesn't. Hey, Ja, remind me, does he even have, how many touchdowns does he have rushing? I think he has like 3 touchdowns, 3 rushing touchdowns for some reason. If I'm not mistaken, and I know that has to be, far as what QBs, that got to be up there in the top running quarterback statistics. I'm pretty sure that has to be one of the top running backs statistics. But great question, man. Yeah, and so honestly, again, we have a lot to clean up. I don't want to get on here and just rant too much because, again, I have other videos and stuff like that coming out. But I wanted to say thank everybody out here, whether you watch the stream now, you watch the stream later on, hit my first 100 plus subscribers. So continue to sub up your boy, continue to like, share all of my content, because I put a lot of work into it. And I think I have something to offer this community, man. And I'm super excited. I'm super happy that I get a chance to continue to be a part of this great Eagles community and be a part of the NFC East, not the NFC least. People got to understand we are nothing least about our division. Yes, you can say right now we got some terrible times, but think about Reign 158. Appreciate you, bro. Keep it up. The good work, bro. Appreciate you, man. Ja, he has 5 rushing touchdowns. Exact. So that's even more than what I was even thinking. So I thought he had only 3, but it turns out the man got 5 rushing touchdowns. But see, they're not going to put that on the mainstream media. They won't put that on the mainstream media, which is why it's the content creator responsibility, you know what I'm saying, to actually point stuff like that out. So John actually used that statistic in a video. Honestly, I had no clue that this man ran, 5 rushing touchdowns. That's actually really amazing. I know they harp on Danny Dimes. I don't know how much Danny Dimes actually, I don't even know how many touchdowns he has rushing or how many rushing yards. I think he has the most rushing yards against our team, against the Eagles for some reason, which has to piss you off. Jay, my fault, man. I thought I was pronouncing your name as Ja. Just call me Jay. All right, Jay, for sure, man. Appreciate you, bro. But yeah, I'm gonna use that, Jay. I'm gonna use that statistic in a video, man. I'm gonna shout you out, bro, for sure. But yeah, man. So we have a lot to do. We have a lot to think about with this team. But I do got this weird suspicion that we're gonna end up doing something. 13. Well, shoot, man. I remember when I was 13, bro. I was out there wilding. But yeah, man, that's what's up, bro. I know a lot of 13-year-olds, you're probably going through a whole lot of stuff. Jay, do you play football at all? Let me know if you play football too, man. But or do you play any sport, honestly, any sport at all? Again, guys, thank you so much. I just wanted to get on here and just say thank you. I'm going to have a 100 plus subscribers. Thank you. Official video. Yeah, you play football. What position, man? I know a lot of it. I'm going to be getting on here doing some live streams, and let me know what y'all want to see within these live streams. Let me know. And if y'all seen my other videos, in fact, if you've seen my other videos, man, let me know if you've seen play wide receiver. Well, then you would have been on the opposite side of the ball as me then, because I played safety. And so I would have loved to hit you back if I was 13 years old. But anyway, man, that's a little football banter, man. Hope you do well. Hope you're working on them routes. Hope you're working, catching about 100 balls. Now, let me tell you something. Jay. when you get to the point, bro, I don't know what your aspirations are to play football. I don't know how high up in the levels that you want to go, but I had the opportunity to get to the point where I'm playing or I'm training because I got invited to a training camp. And so I got a chance to train with some highly profile players, with players that's played in the league for a while, people that know what they're doing. And man, Jay, I really highly suggest, bro, at 13 years old, you got to be out there catching about 100 balls a day. Find one of them footballs. Like there's a football that's out there that they actually have a flat and you can just throw the ball at the wall and then catch it to yourself. So even if you can't find anybody to throw the ball with you, just do that 100 times a day. Catch the ball, working on routes, doing all that stuff. Even when you're around the house, think about how to make certain cuts and stuff. Because I promise you, bro, when you get to that point, man, you're gonna be way better than a light years ahead than a lot of people, man. But anyway, again, man, share this with people, y'all. Appreciate it. Next time I'll be in a little bit of a different setup. I'm trying to figure this whole thing out, and I want to see if I can have some green screens. But let me know. I'm gonna try to make it to the NFL, but my main goal is going D1. That's a great goal, man, for sure. That's a great goal. To go to the NFL. Yeah, man. I think those are great goals to have, especially when it comes down to getting your education and stuff. And I do have an Instagram. You could go follow me on Instagram. I'm thinking about making a JAcko Trades Instagram, but make it my Instagram is BIGE 2210, Big E 2210, and so you can go over there and follow me on Instagram, and you can go follow me on Twitter at TradesJAcko. And so those are some of the things that I'm gonna be continuing to figure out. How in the world can I market myself way better? Mine is D1 Bet, man. I'm gonna go follow you, bro, and I'm gonna follow you out throughout your whole career. As long as I'm doing YouTube, man, I'm gonna remember your name, Jay, and I'm gonna go follow you, man, and just follow. And I hope you have an amazing career. I hope you do some real good work, man, for sure. I love football, and I love to see people. Succeed. I love to see people do well. But anyway, let me know what y'all want to see, man. Even if y'all do it after the stream, let me know if y'all like the reaction videos and stuff that I do. I know I put a little bit of a funny spin to it, but I'm gonna try to make another channel where it's just straight reactions for a whole bunch of different videos, just random videos, because I feel like, man, this season has been so stressful. It's been so stressful that sometimes I just need to get away and just watch videos to keep me from ripping apart Doug Peterson's head, Howie Roseman's head. And I'm not going to place any of this blame really too much on Carson Wentz, even though he hasn't been playing the best. But I think he's battling more than just the other teams. I think Carson Wentz is battling Howie Roseman. I think he's battling Doug Peterson. I think he's battling Press Taylor. I think he's going against his own offensive line. I think Carson Wentz is literally him against the whole entire world right now. And so he's battling the Philadelphia Eagle fans because I honestly, I know he always talks about, not getting on social media and things like that, but then he'll backdoor and say something like, yeah, I just got to continue to block all of the noise out. I hear what people are saying, but it's like, how do you hear what people are saying unless people in the locker room are telling you these things, right? If people in the locker room are telling you these things, then yeah, I can understand you're hearing it that way. Sports Talk, man, with FSM Sports Talk. What's going on, man? Appreciate you, man, coming up inside of the stream. Again, it's my very first live stream. I was your 100th subscriber. Oh, man, so you made it to you made it 100. I was actually sitting here just thanking everybody, especially the people that are going to watch this stream right after it's posted and stuff like that. So I appreciate you for making me 100 subscribers so far on YouTube. And honestly, I actually got to 100. I think 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, I was at 14 subscribers because I started, and if y'all don't do it, man, I highly suggest everybody go do a YouTube. But I started off at 14 subscribers. I think I had started my YouTube channel in like June or July, but I didn't post anything. And so I had no subscribers. Then I ended up having 14 randomly. But then like within 2 weeks, it jumped up to like 100. Obviously, it just went from 14 to 100 in 2 weeks, which lets me know a couple of things. Number one, my content you guys are liking. Number two, the Eagle fans, the Cowboy fan, like any type of fans out there is out there for sure. You said I have a channel to. I'm on the grind to 100. I got 53. Well, that's what's up, man. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead on and subscribe to you as well, man. FSM Sports Talk. I appreciate you, though, bro. I really do. I really appreciate you, man. I'm gonna go ahead on and be hopefully number 54 or 55, one of them. As soon as this stream is over, I'm gonna go ahead on and sub up, man, and see what you got going, bro. I love like hitting up with content creators, man. You must have probably been on the stream when I was on there with Philly Notion and stuff like that. Philly Notion, he's cool. I know another boy, shout out to my man Philly 500 as well. He's honestly has been working with me and walking with me through some of this process and stuff like that. He's obviously the GOAT, man, when it comes down to Philly content. So shouts out to him as well, man. And I really like Yasa from Philly Notion. Yeah, for sure, bro. Exactly, man. I figured. So appreciate you, man. And even shouts out to Philly Notion. I know we're going to connect. I plan on connecting with people like Philly Notion, Philly 500. I plan on having them all on the stream and just talking some Eagles, talking some drama. I think my biggest video so far was the was the drama, or I did this reaction to Philly 500 and Lord Bronson. Yeah, Lord Bronson is also another dude, man. Lord Bronson is a guy that I like how real Lord Bronson is, honestly. If I'm gonna be you say LB the GOAT, man, he low key. Hey, y'all. Now I try not to, don't be sending him this though, but don't send him this. But honestly, I bust out laughing, man, when I watch LB stuff, because man, I like to do impersonations. But y'all let me know, man, does LB abruptly end his streams, man? I'm like, he'll be sitting there talking, he'd be like, yeah. It's your boy Lord Bronson back at you with the back at you, and I am the best reporting on the Eagles. Now, something's gotta happen. Something's gotta happen. I don't think that we out here doing what we do. Matter of fact, anyway, let me know what you got in the comments. And then he'll just end the stream like that, bro. I'm like, bro, I swear to God, bro, this man is sitting there just talking, and then he'll just end the video, bro. I'm like, yeah, we gotta run the ball better. Let me know what y'all think. And then he's just gone, bro. And I'm like, man, no, that is the funny. But but you're right though. I think LB is one of the GOATs as well, man. For sure. LB is one of the GOATs, man. And so, but don't be sending them this stuff, man. And I know I don't need LB coming from my head and stuff like that. It's just a little fun, man. But honestly, one day I would like to hook up with the Philly 500s, which we're going to talk about that and stuff like that. We're going to talk with I know me and Philly Notion already talked. We talked about putting something down, and hopefully even LB. I know he has a live stream coming up pretty soon, in like 30 minutes, I think. And so yeah, for sure. So y'all let me know if y'all been really liking the content. Let me know what else it is that y'all want to talk about. How do y'all like the reactions? I'm going to continue to keep putting those reactions to the press conferences, reaction to even some of these Dallas Cowboys content, man, because if there's nothing more fun to me than making fun of some of this Dallas Cowboys. I think I had another video talking about Hot Sauce Gate. If y'all haven't seen it, go over there and go to my channel and watch Hot Sauce Gate. And I hope y'all know what Hot Sauce Gate was. It was my man Mike Nolan putting hot sauce in the eyes so that he can't really answer some of these hard questions. So at least we know Doug Peterson. I always say in the videos, Doug Peterson is a master deflector. The man understands, and I think coaches are taught how to deflect questions that they really ain't trying to answer. For sure. You said the 76ers had a great draft. I think so too, man. I think so too. I'm trying to figure out what they're going to do with Embiid. And I don't know if y'all already know. So I'm from the H-Town, Houston, Texas. I actually live downtown, so I'm in the heart of the city. And obviously you see my Dawkins jersey. My dad grew up in the Philadelphia area. He grew up in Philly, in the hood of Philly, honestly. And so a lot of my family are still up there. I visit there all the time. I was just there last year sometime. I had some funerals and stuff from family members to go to and stuff like that. And I love that city. I'm trying to figure out what in the world they're going to do with Joel Embiid, because I know that the GM from Houston, I know the GM from Houston ended up going to the 76ers. And I know that he's always wanted, the reason why he even came to Houston in the first place is because he knew James Harden was here. But now that he's gone, he wants to bring James Harden to the 76ers. I know he's going to do that by any means necessary. There's nothing that man wants to do than work with James Harden. So I know there's talks with Brooklyn about James Harden. I know there's talks with a whole bunch of other people, but be tuned to this. I think he is going to look to shop Joel Embiid to get James Harden. That's just the way I feel, because that's how much he wants that dude. I don't know how Doc Rivers is going to feel and things like that. Let me see. I'm from Dallas Fort Worth. Sadly, I'm a diehard Eagle fan. Hey man, you in the trenches, bro. Like you in the heart. You low key in the heart of our rival, man. For sure. You low key in the heart of our rivals. So it's gonna be hard for you to. Hey, stay strong, brother. Listen, my mom is a Dallas Cowboy fan, and I'm gonna have a story time. I'm gonna have a video, and it's going to be titled "How to Be a Dallas Cowboy Fan." I'm gonna have a how to be a Dallas Cowboy fan, how to be a Giants fan, and how to be a Redskins fan. Or you can't even say Redskins, a nameless, fan, a nameless fan. But anyway, my mom's a Dallas Cowboy fan, and I got this funny story coming out, and it's going to show people how and what the genetic makeup of a Dallas Cowboy fan looks like. Yes, sir, Hart. I'm about to make this stream a Q and A. But did you play any sports growing up? I did play sports, man. I played football, baseball, until I got all the way up to high school. I played basketball a little bit too, and I ran track. So I was a multi-sport athlete. I ended up playing in high school. I played football and ran track, specifically. And I was a sprinter in track. I ran the 4x1, 4x2, open 100, open 2, and I was a high jumper. And then for football, I think in high school, my freshman year and sophomore year, I played strictly safety. And then when I moved up to varsity, I ended up playing outside linebacker, kind of the safety, kind of a rover position. And then my senior year, they wanted me to go both ways. So I played running back and I played safety. Then in college, I was just playing straight safety. In college, I was playing straight safety. Now, when I was training to go to this training camp, and it was going to be for the CFL, I had got invited to a training camp for Canadian Football League and stuff like that. And I was actually training to play strictly running back there. I do track, football, and I run a 4.8 in the 40, but I'm going to get faster. And remind me, you try what grade are you in? FSM Sports Talk, man. What grade are you in, man? Are you in high school, middle school? Are you in college? Because if you're in college, what position you play? You're in 8th grade. Hold on, how come it's showing like 2 different icons for you? You were in 8th grade last year. Yeah, man. Hey, actually, I think the fastest 40 time I ever ran was like a 4.4, a 4.48, 4.47. I wasn't the fastest, but that's also because I ran that at around 2. I was like 2:08, maybe 2:10, and I ran a 4.48 was my fastest time ever. And you're almost faster than Reger. Yeah, man, Reger, nah, that dude runs a legit 4.2. I'm trying to tell people, man, that dude, Jalen Reger, he runs a legit 4.2. The only reason why he didn't run that at the combine is because he put on so much muscle. That's why he didn't run that at the combines, because he put too much muscle on. But at his pro day, the man ran a 4.2, like a 4.29, 4.28 or something like that. He's way, way faster than me. But I was at the right speed for my position, for sure. I was at the right speed for my position. Yeah. There's a video, yeah, where he ended up running a 4.2, 4.24 for sure. And so, yeah, that man is extremely fast, man. My only issue was I was like, man, I hope he's not another Deshaun Jackson, because people that run that fast, you think about it, everybody that runs that fast always have these non-contact injuries, man. They always have a non-contact injury. You think about the Deshaun Jackson, people don't even really have to touch that dude to get injured. You think about John Ross, people don't have to touch that dude to get injured. You think about the Chris Johnson supposedly ran the fastest 40 time in history. And he was always injured. You know what I'm saying? It's just something about running that fast. I think medicine and the sports training and whatever it is, it hasn't been able to figure out quite the right balance between someone that runs that fast and their health and things like that, man. But I ended up running, I think that was my fastest 40 time. And actually in in ninth grade, I think I ran like a 5.2, bro. So you're actually faster than me whenever I was in ninth grade. If you run a 4.8, I ran a 5.2. Yeah, because their size, I have non-contact injuries as well. I guess it's because of our weight. I don't know. Man, honestly, it's because of a whole bunch of stuff. Let me give you a quick tip, man. A tip that I wish I knew that will help me, because I'm around 5'10", and again, I played with a lot of like muscle or whatever, and I haven't played in a while, man, but I still got a little bit of muscle or whatever. But I think if I would have known, now don't, this is on some pause. This is pause, but please, man, check out Pilates. I'm telling you, if you play wide receiver, one of the best things that you're gonna be able to do, you run a 5'7", 135 pounds. Yeah, brother. Hey, but in eighth grade, I think I was like 5'2". I was 5'2" in eighth grade. So you actually way taller than I was. But let me give y'all some advice, man. Look at Alvin Kamara. You want to know why this dude rarely gets injured, even though you go watch some tape on Alvin Kamara and go watch his hits, go watch how he's getting hit, but watch how the way this man's balance is. I promise y'all, don't worry about getting too big. Don't worry about like gaining all the muscle. That's what I heard whenever I was coming up. I always heard, man, you got to get bigger, and if you want to go D1, you got to gain all this muscle. That's cap. That's straight cap. I mean, I'm trying to tell y'all, don't go try to force yourself. Just let your body naturally. 96 pounds. Whew. Yeah, bro. You real skinny, man. But hey, listen, you're going to naturally start to grow into that, though. Uh-oh. Hopefully I'm not breaking up. Let me know if I'm still breaking up, man. But you're going to naturally grow into your weight. You're going to naturally grow into that. So don't try to force yourself. Just lift weights when they tell you to lift weights. Eat right, eat lean meat and things like that. You're going to naturally grow into your actual body. So don't worry about that. But working on what Alvin Kamara works on. There's two people that I hope y'all go look at. Alvin Kamara and Troy Polamalu's training. Them dudes, they worked on balance. Kamara has 650 yards receiving and 400 yards. Exactly. And I don't know if you watch actually watch his hits and stuff like that. When the guy gets hit, man, he's always finding a way to keep his balance. And that stuff keeps you from injury. And Alvin Kamara is not a great big dude. I'm bigger than Alvin Kamara. He's not the biggest guy in the world, but I'm bigger than that dude. But guess what? He's going to get less injuries than I would have, because I just focused on brutal strength. I just focused on getting bigger, faster, stronger. And honestly, a lot of that stuff is capped. Yeah, you want to do that, but you want to do it at the time where your body is used to, where it's just more natural. How'd you guess I do play receiver? Man, I don't know if you told me already. I thought you already had told me that you play receiver. But if you did, bro, I'm trying to tell you, man, trying to catch 100 balls a game or 100 balls a day. I'm telling y'all, whenever I was training for that training camp, man, I'm trying to tell y'all, bro, like them dudes was working, and it's way more than you think. Yeah, oh yeah, okay. So sorry, Jay. It was Jay that said that he played receiver. So now we got a couple of receivers here. Go, bro. Work on catching the ball. Find somebody that can throw you about 100 balls a day. If you're able to work on that stuff right now, I promise you, once you get to that level in varsity and stuff like that, man, college scouts is going to be knocking at your door because you're catching everything. If you're working on your balance and you're working on, you know what I'm saying, working on your speed and balance, number one, you ain't going to get hurt. If you're working on like Pilates and your speed and flexibility, you won't get hurt. And then, you know what I'm saying? You're catching everything, bro. Got no one to throw to but me. But I always tell myself the ball is a baby that you're taking care of. Yeah, man. And I don't even know if you heard me say this last time, but they actually have these footballs where it's like a regular football on the front, but the back of it is flat. It's like a flat surface. So if you throw the ball at the wall, it bounces back to you. And it's almost as if somebody's throwing the ball to you. So I would actually go on like Google or whatever like that and type in like, you know, football with a flat bat or something like that. And you can actually throw the ball to yourself and catch the ball like that and get 100 of them things in. That's honestly something that I even had to do, which is why I was almost allowed to play both ways. You know what I'm saying? Playing both ways. But I set the record for my school in interceptions and stuff like that. Why? Because I practiced on catching the ball. As a defensive back, we're known for having broken hands. But I didn't want to be that kind of defensive back. And so I always worked on catching the ball, which is why I had some nice picks, man. But again, we're about 42 minutes into this stream, man, and I appreciate you guys. Honestly, 6 people in. Let me try to get 6 likes. Go ahead on and like. Because this is my first stream, and honestly, I felt good. I felt like I wanted to sit here and chill. Again, I'm gonna have people like Philly 500, all this stuff like that. Like I'm gonna ask them to come on and chill and stuff like that. I got some big things coming up, especially in the off season, where some of my friends and stuff like that have actual time to get on here and give y'all their experience. How was it playing against the Philadelphia Eagles? What did that look like? My season starts in April. Hey, that's crazy, man, because over here, a lot of the TSU and stuff like that, the colleges are starting their season as well. You're a cool guy. Keep it up. And eventually 500 will come and then 1,000. Man, I really do appreciate that, bro. This is the road to the next 200. This is the road to 200. Right now we're at 100 subscribers. And the 6 of y'all that are in here, I really salute every last one of y'all all the way from the H-Town. You know what's going down. And I'm about to end this stream in a little bit, but be in tune for these videos that are about to come out. I'm about to do some story times and stuff like that because I feel like we need to straight up Philly. Hey, yo, Philly Notion, what's good, my guy? Philly Notion, 100%. Bro, you need a coach in a training position on the Eagles staff. Your team can learn something from you 100%. Great first stream, bro. Sorry I was late. Nah, bro, it's all good, man. I was telling them already, bro, we really gotta connect, man. And I really want to get your perspective, man. I feel like the energy that Philly Notion be bringing, bro, that must be getting me hyped. When he be coming on that mug, hey, I was just talking about the boy Lord Bronson. I know every content creator got their own thing. Lord Bronson be into his streams so abruptly. That boy be talking, and then out of the middle of nowhere, he just say, and then he'll just end his stuff. But my man Philly Notion, when I hear that, yes, sir, I be getting hyped, man. So we got to do something to get Notion. But my first year of organized football is going to have to be in high school. Hey, that's what's up, man. You got to do it. Yo, what up, Notion? What up, Eagles gang? Oh, yeah, bro. We got to do that. For sure. That's going to be branded. Yeah, man. So, again, I'm so thankful for y'all guys, man. road to 200 subscribers. And at this rate, man, that we're going, I think we can get there very soon. Again, we hit 100 in 2 weeks. I'm hoping that we can keep going. Hoping I can get people like my man Philly Notion, Lord Lord Bronson. I don't know if Lord Bronson going to want to meet with me now because especially if y'all tell him my man over here talking about how the way he be into his streams abruptly or his videos abruptly, man. But anyway, I love it, man. I love the Eagles content. I love the Eagles creators and stuff like that, man. And honestly, you know, we do this stuff for you guys. And so we're going to make this NFC East great again. It's already great. It's always been great. And so, yeah, please don't tell, man. Please don't say nothing. If y'all do, it don't really matter. I'm sure it's all fun and games and stuff like that too, because we got to have fun, man. As content creators, we got to have fun. We got to be cool. We got to be happy. And man, with that being said, man, let me know. Send me some videos. In fact, if y'all go to my Twitter, Trades JAcko, send me some videos. Send me some videos that you'll want me to react to, or send me some thoughts, send me some questions and stuff like that. So the next time I do a stream, man, we got a whole bunch of people, or we got a whole bunch of stuff to talk about. Okay, JAcko, I'll talk to you later. I'm gonna home for sure, man. 100 is a big mark. Well done. Appreciate y'all, man, for sure. Now, again, we're going to have some more things coming up for you guys. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate the support and the love. And with that being said, man, JAcko Trades signing out. I really do appreciate you guys. I'll see y'all next time. Stay tuned for these videos coming up. All right, man. See y'all. Fly Eagles fly, baby.